I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me.
Kanye has been on a roll of hot takes in recent times with a lot of controversial and in some cases, outright offensive opinions about a lot of people. And in the latest episode of his outburst, he said some things about George Floyd, and boy was his family upset about Kanye's words. Now, they just might be taking matters to court, but it's Kanye's reaction to this whole thing that has turned the internet upside down. So the question everyone is asking is, what exactly has Kanye said about all of this? Stay tuned to get the full story. While he's still being dragged for so many other things he has uttered in recent times, Kanye is now added to the list after he made some pretty wild claims in a new appearance on the Drink Champs podcast a couple of hours ago.
And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl.
Speaking about George Floyd, a black man who was killed in an altercation with a police officer in 2020, West claimed that Floyd died from fentanyl and said that the police officer's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. He went on to compare Floyd to designer Virgil Abloh, who died from cancer last November. These words came from the rapper after a medical report from the autopsy literally said that Floyd had died because of compression on his neck.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna cry in front of y'all because that's how they get me, right? But I know that we lost him. And I know that this white company, Louis Vuitton, is now making statues of him, like as a martyr. And we don't know why exactly. We say it's cancer.
Following the comments from West, civil rights attorney Lee Merritt, who represented Floyd's family, took to Twitter to suggest that the family may now take legal action against West. Explaining why Kanye's outrageous claims could result in a lawsuit, Merritt said, while one cannot defame the dead, the family of George Floyd is considering a suit for Kanye's false statements about the manner of his death, claiming Floyd died from fentanyl, not the brutality established criminally, and civilly undermines and diminishes the Floyd family's fight. This makes sense considering that the event was such a huge deal that it literally sparked protests on a national level and reignited the Black Lives Matter movement, which West has come under fire for criticizing over the past few weeks after he showed up at this year's Paris Fashion Week wearing a shirt emblazoned with White Lives Matter. Well, it looks like the Life of Pablo rapper might have crossed the line with this one, as besides the fact that Floyd's family has perfect grounds to sue him, there's also the fact that Kanye himself has a history of bad behavior, so there's more than a big chance they'll win against him. Anyway, the talks about Kanye getting sued were pretty big on social media after the rapper's comments. And not so surprisingly, a lot of people are in support of him having his day in court, like this user who wrote, "Taken to court just like Alex Jones. I am tired of these liars putting more pain on the victims' families. They have suffered enough. Looks like Kanye might have bitten off more than he can chew with this one, and I have a feeling it'll land him in trouble pretty soon." That's all for now, guys. Bye.